it is time for Judah to begin to sing. Okay, I'm going to say that again. It is time for Judah to begin to sing. When it also need to begin to use our other hand, and that is that weapon of war that the Most High has given us, and that is the power in our voice. That's what we're doing. So part of this awakening is that the importance of training our mouths to be used by the Most High to wage war on the enemy, period.
You may feel down and feel like God has somehow forgotten that you are faced with circumstances you can't get through. Right now it seems there's no way out and you're going under. But God's proven time and time again, He's gonna take care of you. And He'll do it again. He'll do it again. Just take a look at where you are now and where you've been. Hasn't He always come true for you? He's the same God as then. You may not know how, you may not know when, but He'll do it again. He is still God, and He's fighting for you. He is our God, and He's watching over you. Yes, He's our God, and He'll take care of you. Just like Moses, just like Daniel, just like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, you do it again. He'll do it again. Just take a look at where you are now and where you've been. Hasn't He always come true for you? He's the same God as then. You may not know how, you may not know when, but He'll do it again.
Hallelujah, everybody crying. Come on, y'all don't cry. You hear the song say that God's gonna do it again, right, Roxanne? You ain't know how and you ain't know when, but He gonna do it again.
If you're one of those people that you got problem with black people or whatever, you better shut your mouth, because they're God's people. You better hear what I'm saying to you. You better shut your mouth. I know some of you was raised in the deep South and you was raised by prejudiced people and bigoted people. You better get that out of your system. You better get it out of your system. It'll cause you to suffer right along with those masters. It'll cause you to suffer right along with them. These are God's people. And God knows what happened to the black race. He knows how they wound up over here. And God is going to reimburse the black people for all their trouble and all their labor. You watch what I tell you.
Woe to those who devise wickedness and work evil on their beds. When the morning dawns, they perform it, because it is in the power of their hand. They covet fields and seize them, and houses, and take them away. They oppress a man in his house.
There is a power unlike any other group of people ever in history, even up to today, that has demonstrated, listen, demonstrated such a power to influence to make physical walls to come down. There's no group of people, but you know as well as I know that when black folks begin to sing, we are the only people. It doesn't matter if we're at the lowest of our point, at the lowest or at the very high. There is such a power of influence on our voices that it can set trends. It can create trends. It can create movements. Okay, you think about the civil rights movement. Part of what fueled that movement was our singing and our voice. Are you listening to what I'm saying? When we have demonstrated unity and come together and with one voice, things begin to happen. I want you to hear that. So when you think gospel music was basically a style of music that was birthed out of our deepest oppression here, particularly here in the United States. One of the lowest points of us in our history was birth a genre that to this day still has more influence than probably any other genre ever. You see gospel music in just about the influence of it in just about every genre. And you look at the average singer out there, I'm speaking on black singers. The average one will tell you that they were influenced by gospel music in some way, shape, or form. Or the blues. That's another genre. Think about that for a second. The blues is a genre that was birthed out of, that's the whole, it's called blues. When you're feeling blue, when you're feeling sad. Even in our sadness, it created a global genre that to this day, it still has major, major impact. But you see how the devil was able to come in and manipulate it and to take control over it and all this other stuff. And we have what we have today. But what I'm doing is I want you to understand, Israel, that there is a power in your voice that is so powerful when it's unified. That's the key. That's the key. Every moment. This is why it's so important to be led by the Ruach HaKodesh, because it is him that's going to be orchestrating this and fine-tuning it in such a way that there will be a divine synchronicity with us as a people in the diaspora while we're still scattered. This is why it's so important. Again, follow the leading of the Ruach HaKodesh. When it's time, when you feel that impulse to begin to sing praises unto him, you better do it. Because you joining your singing and worship with someone else that you don't even know, you don't even never seen before, the Most High could very well be setting up another Jericho moment, and you don't realize it. So I want to encourage you to begin to incorporate singing and worship unto the Most High. What you're going to be witnessing, what you're about to witness, you're about to see what Yah has instilled in your DNA as a people, the power that he's given us. There's no other race of people that has this. None other that has demonstrated the ability to sing with this much passion, no matter what the situation. And not only that, be able to influence an entire generation. People all over the world can be influenced by this.
You may feel down and feel like God has somehow forgotten that you are faced with circumstances you can't get through. Right now it seems there's no way out, and you're going under. But God's proven time and time again, he's gonna take care of you, and he'll do it again. again. Just take a look at where you are now and where you've been. Hasn't he always come true for you? He's the